Hello there. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. Welcome to the 10th episode of Chaos Theory. What a big monumental occasion. And to celebrate that occasion, I forgot to hit record when we did this session, so there is no video for this episode. Good news, we did save the audio. The audio is all still recorded, so we did have at least an episode captured. Now, in order to make up for that mistake, I painstakingly and with great artistic talent decided to recreate some of the scenes from this session in Microsoft Paint. So you will still have some semblance of visuals if you wanted to watch this on YouTube in video format. However, the podcast version of the show is almost completely unchanged with a little bit more music and atmosphere added in just to make it a little bit better. You know, we got to evolve as the show goes on, get better, make things better for you. So that is how the show stands right now. Moving forward in the future, I am going to be going live on Twitch after every episode goes live on that platform. So the videos are all pre-recorded, and I usually just stream the full episode on Twitch for the premiere, essentially. But I'm going to start doing that at episode 11. After the episode finishes, I will go live and do, just a quick little Q&A session, talk about the episode, talk about the show, talk about some of the production elements of it, talk about where the campaign is, answer any questions people might have. And occasionally, who knows, some of the players might join me for that. But again, they're not really required to, or, they live busy lives. We record this show so that they have their Fridays free. So I'm not going to hold them to that. But I will at least be going live after every episode on there. So if you're caught up, you want to catch the episode live on Friday nights around 8 o'clock Eastern, I will be live immediately after the episode ends to just talk to the audience if there's anyone there. So yeah, that is the show as it stands right now. We've got one more episode to really released in 2024. And then after that, there will not be any more episodes until 2025. Because again, the holidays, you saw what they did to us for the last few weeks. They're going to do that again when Christmas pops up, because most of our players aren't even in the same state that they live in. So, yeah, thank you all for being here. We appreciate you endlessly, and I hope you enjoy the art gallery that is episode 10. Thank you. Welcome to the show. It's been a while. We're back now. We never went anywhere, but don't tell anybody. Yeah. Before we get into it, how about a little bit of a recap? Because again, it's been like a month.
No, let's just go straight in.
All right. So, what are you guys doing?
Yay! Dying!
Are we re-rolling initiative, or are we sticking with the same initiative?
I am going to do a recap because that's crazy. We literally got for like a month.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, I don't need it.
So, last session, you guys decided to raid a deli for their goodies hiding underneath them, the drugstore that hides underneath them. Broke in through the front door, find out that there was a little bit of a strange situation going on. It wasn't exactly what you were expecting. No one was waiting behind the counter. When you got into the freezer to get into the secret door that leads to the underground fight ring, the door was thrown open and there were signs of a chaotic struggle leading into the basement of this house. As you followed the clues, you found a few unconscious or dead bodies around the basement area of this fighting ring. And upon entering it further, you found a lone individual who Christian and your captain identified as the Silent Man, an individual who's been a somewhat known entity in this city, although most people, or most accounts of him have never been 100% confirmed. However, this is your first interaction with him, so you can confirm this person exists as a sort of criminal for hire who does jobs for other people, masterminds other people's intentions, as far as you can determine. Now, very very powerful from your first encounter. A lot of struggling. A lot of... Honestly, he kind of dog-walked you guys. I'm not going to...
Okay.
He kind of fucking smacked you guys around a little bit.
Bro uses... Well,
Whose fault is that?
I think it's you guys. You should be higher level than I know. But...
On our second day.
This
I'll
is
use a
called
shark right now on my
gaslighting,
D&D
dude.
I'm going to see you in one day. In person.
I'm actually going to be there on Friday, so it's 2 days. Gotta celebrate while I can.
Count your
Okay,
days.
well, Sean.
I got 2. All right, but
He did count them.
after gaslighting the party, they did manage to save some of the guards and some of the people who had been healed and revived, saved from death in this room, as the silent man approached the bottom of the stairs, and seemingly having done what he wanted to do here, teleported to the top of the stairs, leaving them behind, but not before leaving them a little present in the form of a solid orange cube that he tossed on the stairs, and it shattered, knocking most of them to the ground, other than Eamon. But as that orange shockwave passed over all y'all, there was a strange entity forming beside Cetaceia, Eevee, and Fitz. Seemed to be some sort of strange, illusory version of themselves that manifested to either side of them. And as this individual left, or started to make their way out of the building, we enter back into the scene. Shwa-wa-wa-wa-wa-wa-wa. So,
And
well,
these people haven't, struck us yet, right? They've just
they
appeared.
are essentially standing to full height and fully being formed in this moment.
Okay, cool.
And that cube that summoned them fully exploded is not there anymore.
That shattered into pieces and almost dissipated.
Okay.
No evidence.
No evidence.
Now, what are you guys doing?
Panic. What?
You've got a quick response. Are you going to attack or are you going to see what happens? Or some other third thing that I didn't mention?
I'm going to quickly get back up and scramble next to Akaitsa and just stare at the ready, at what looks like a different version of me.
Okay.
And just observe for the moment, very cautiously.
Yeah, what if diplomacy? Who knows?
Who knows?
While you guys are doing that, I guess my initial instinct, although I do not want to confront this silent man or whatever their name is. The
you had a cool thing that you said, right? To
yes,
him?
but I do want to see if he disappears or uses some kind of magic. I just see him running away. he does all this cool stuff and he's just running. But yeah, I'll try to
dive into a bush.
Yeah.
Right.
As this all happens behind you on the staircase, you turn to look and he is just kind of nonchalantly walking out of this building.
And the captain is letting him walk away.
The captain does not seem to be actively pursuing him, kind of getting a read on the situation and how bad the basement went there.
Yes.
They kind of let him take his leave as a way to preserve human life.
Fair
So
hey,
you
makes
can do
sense.
whatever you want. They did also, you did see them take out a golden reed and blow into it, which caused some sort of alert or something to go throughout the city. So you don't know exactly what that is, but something did happen.
Hello?
Are you saying that to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. You turn and look at this bugbear version of you. This form that you've taken once or twice before, but much different in aesthetic. These sort of scarrings all over its body. As it turns to look towards you, there is... Go ahead and make me an insight check, actually.
Ooh.
First roll back.
Insight check.
First roll
I'm
back,
gonna
that's
roll.
a 20.
Because I don't have dice right now.
D&D Beyond.
19.
Yeah.
19,
good
that's
job.
pretty close.
Thank you,
That's
D&D
pretty
Beyond.
close.
Thank you, DB Beyond.
Thank
You're
you.
the best.
We thank the Beyond. So, with a 19, you look at this strange, almost a reflection of you in the weirdest funhouse mirror sort of way, and there's almost no recognition of you in its eyes.
Uh-oh.
And
No recognition as in, they seem foggy, they seem Like, do I get any?
They respond to the noise you made, but not the person that is you. If that makes any more sense.
Noise, not words.
Yes. And as you speak to them, they go to speak as well, but there is no noise produced by them. You see their mouth move, but there is no words or noise of any kind. And as you notice that, even their physical presence does not produce noise.
Oh, I can't hear you. Can I go to look at the other ones? Are they? I'm taking my eye off, so I could get fucking beat in this moment.
Get marked, dude. What are the other two of you doing as this interaction happens between Eevee?
Well,
and Eevee?
if I can see them talking to it and then the thing talking back, I can read lips.
Yes, you can.
So.
Oh, me too. I forgot about.
Don't forget you can read lips. It's important.
I didn't.
Do I know what they're saying then?
So, do you have that as well, Sarah?
Yes.
Oh, I knew Fitz had it. I did not know
I'm
that you had it.
observant.
So, as you go to communicate with them, both of you would notice that their lips, they go to form words. Actually, it is important to know, what languages do you both speak? Because you could read lips, but you don't necessarily know all the languages they speak.
Common, spoken languages, common, elvish, giant, and primordial.
Interesting.
Spoken languages: celestial, common, goblin, infernal, thieves' cant.
It is goblin.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, so you do recognize it as giant, if both of you speak that. No. So you would...
I do.
So only Eevee would be able to recognize what they're saying because they both read lips and speak giant. So the combination does work there. As they say, where are we now?
Uh-oh. Okay. All right. And switches to speaking in giant, hoping, I mean, this person probably can't hear what I'm saying, maybe, but maybe they can read my lips. And they say, you're in a different place, and I think I'm you, and also I really don't want to fight, if possible. Please.
Fitz, what's your passive perception?
24.
24. Okay. You do not seem to notice as your figure has moved up to behind you. Actually, I think Eamon, from your position at the top of the staircase, you would see this figure sort of slide in behind Fitz and almost like reveal itself in a quick moment as it goes to stab him in the back.
Oh, I'm kind of already ready that something's gonna happen, so I am gonna take a swing at him, try to crack him on the head.
Okay, I need y'all to roll initiative.
Wow.
I didn't expect that.
Wow, my doppelganger
Sorry,
can't be
guys,
cool.
I made the decision.
No, you can't. I refuse to let him.
You refuse to let my doppelganger
I
be cool,
refuse.
you son of a
This
bitch.
Fitz is an asshole. I said
My
so
guy
myself.
speaks languages.
Sean,
crazy.
are we utilizing the D&D Beyond feature?
Which one?
The map?
All of them?
I don't know. Or is this Theater of Mind? No? Okay.
No, you're just on a cramped staircase,
All right, I just wanted to
so
make sure.
that's kind of hard to make a map for.
Those watching on
yeah,
D&D
yeah.
Beyond,
Just
I
online.
rolled a 7.
How dare you, motherfuckers? So, first up, we actually do have your Doppel.
Fantastic.
Fitz.
Fantastic. Love that for me.
As they pull these swords out from their side, and Eamon, you watch as they go to run them through the back of Fitz. You examine the scene before you act. Very clever.
This looks like he's about to get stabbed. Oh, he's getting stabbed. Oh, he got stabbed.
Oh, now I gotta react. Okay.
Now I gotta
okay.
react.
So, does a... That's not good. 16 hit,
That hits.
Fitz? Ooh, let's go. I'm so good at you. 4 points of slashing damage.
What a
as
way to put that.
almost like a primal instinct kicks in, and you just sort of like dodge the blade as it cuts along your side. As you now see these glowing like orange light swords just to either side of you.
He's got a lightsaber.
There might be something bad behind you. You might want to turn around.
I'll turn around when it's my turn, because it's not my turn yet. It's my okay.
Oh, he's got a gun. You both have guns now. It's a fair fight. Eevee, you're up next in our scuffed initiative.
Oh, God. Well, someone just got stabbed right after I said, can we please not fight? But also, I was having a conversation with someone else. How cramped are we on this cramped staircase?
It's pretty cramped, I would say. Have you ever been in a basement?
No.
That's weird. So they have these very, very narrow staircases that lead to most basements. It's kind of similar to that. So
Is
there's
it
not a ton
anything
of
like
room.
a staircase that goes up to a second floor?
What is that like?
What's happening?
That's crazy.
so
Well, sure, it's kind of
confused.
like
I
that.
hate this.
There's enough to like essentially pass one on either side.
It's kind of like that scene
Alright.
in Old Boy.
How about one?
Oh,
You know what escalators
that's a
look
big
like?
hallway. Wait a minute.
Like
That's a solid
commercial
hallway.
buildings. What's the similarity to
Yeah.
that? Okay. I'm serious. What I meant to ask is, like, are we cramped enough that I could like reach without moving from my position to be able to touch Fitz or?
Yes.
All right.
I think so.
Okay. Can you call off your friend maybe? In giant as well, and I'm gonna reach and touch Fitz and cast first level cure wounds.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
I probably
Interesting.
should also do that to Eamon. You're pretty fucked up, right?
I'm messed up. That's all right.
I'm messed up.
I was
Honestly,
stuck in what is called a wall of fire.
Yeah.
honestly, no.
You were stuck there.
I honestly
You
didn't need the healing.
chose to fight.
I can give it to Eamon instead. I feel like
Yeah, I'm
Eevee
fine.
would
Party.
be like,
I'm a
okay.
barbarian.
I was spooked and I ran upstairs and didn't get hit
Okay.
at all. That's
Okay.
fine.
That is true.
I will still say the call off your friend, but I'll heal Eamon. I only have first level spell slots, so apologies for what's about to happen. Okay, 10 points of healing for Eamon.
That ain't bad.
That's good.
That's not bad at
That's
all.
a solid chunk.
Thank you.
And then for my next trick, I'll do nothing. Because we're on a staircase.
Interesting.
I'll do nothing.
That's. You don't want to burn one of the other spell slots? No, you can't because it's a.
And I
you
don't
used
have my
it already.
snakes. So,
You gave them up.
Whose fault is that, dude? I tried to
did
get you
that?
to keep that thing.
Who
Who did that?
Who gave
The
away that
Slytherin
combat
prison?
potential?
Okay, so that's your turn.
How many shenanigan
Sounds
points for that snake to come by? Come back.
How do you know he's not one of them?
he's back and
You
we're
look
in
on
love.
the other side of Tay and you see the new Ikaitsa.
No.
No.
No. Okay, that'll bring us to Eamon. What's your turn looking
Yeah,
like?
I'm like hugging, like, I'm assuming I'm like, because I'm the highest most point, right? So is the wall back
yes.
there? And then it goes out, or it just goes all the way out?
So it leads to like this sort of trap door.
Yeah.
And there's probably about 15 feet from there to like the actual doorway to this freezer.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the front door, like pretty close.
I have like a spoon that I had in one of my pouches, and I'm trying to look at the reflection of it to see the guy walking away. And then I noticed that Fitz is about to get stabbed in the back. So I'll just take my brick and two-hand it and try to smash it over this guy's head.
Okay, sounds
Eamon,
good.
what
Go
are you
for
doing?
it.
Oh, God.
That
you.
is gonna be
Which one do I shoot?
17
Where
to
am I
hit.
going?
Which one do I brick?
17 does hit.
that's gonna be. Am I still in a rage? I cannot remember.
I don't think you ended your rage because this was all still in combat technically.
Okay, cool.
We just
yeah,
rerolled
you're
initiative
right.
because
You're
new
right.
enemies
This
showed
says
up.
okay, cool. So that's gonna be. Sorry, I gotta get. I have too many characters in my life right now. 7 damage. I rolled low.
Oh, dude, big brickin'.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then yeah. So just remember, it has what is it? Disadvantage.
Oh, it's marked. That's correct.
It's marked.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll just bonk it on the back of its head, and then
Okay.
at my end step, I'm just gonna I pass.
Instant, huh?
Too much
At
magic in my life.
instant speed.
Yeah, at instant speed.
I surrender at instant speed. Okay.
Surrender at instant speed.
Aiming scoops.
That's a real thing that people talk about. So, that would bring us to Tay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean you.
Yeah, I was about to say
How
me
confusing.
or.
I really wanted to make that joke. I'm so sorry.
That's awesome.
What a bitch.
I was scared
I'm
she
a
was gonna
piece
go before me.
Yeah, she rolled pretty good. So, as you are looking at your figure, as you regroup with the Kaitza, who I believe was still in the room when all this happened. So you would be
We're
probably
at the bottom of the stairs too, because
Yeah.
I was waiting for everybody to come.
You see your person mouth something. I'm going to say, Eevee, because you're on the staircase further down, you would probably be able to notice that they're speaking as well, to read their lips. You see the hologram of Tay, for lack of a better term, say silently, "Another time, another place."
Oh boy.
Is that-
As they grasp all their sort of this amulet they have around their neck and hold out a hand to cast a spell.
No! I dive in
They're
front of it.
clever.
That's not my action.
Did they also
They are
speak
going-
in giant? I wouldn't be able to tell this my character, but I'm just curious.
No, they are speaking in common.
Okay.
Oh, then I get to that too. Cool.
Yes.
Sick.
I was just seeing which one of you is closer, but you would
Yeah.
both be able to have read it.
Cool. Sick.
So, they hold out their hand towards you, Eevee,
Oh,
and they are going to cast a little bit of a spell.
me?
Yeah,
Spell? At me?
dude.
The spellcaster?
But a natural one will just about miss.
Ooh.
What
That's
does it look
unfortunate.
like
I
as
wonder-
they miss?
I don't know. Who knows?
Sean!
No. It looks like a. How do I describe this without giving it away?
I want you
a
to give
bolt
it
of
away.
guidance.
It's okay. Oh!
Some sort of bolt that would guide another attack to somebody else.
Well, that would.
Some sort of, I don't know, radiant light
Right.
bolt that would cause others to be attracted to
How
their
interesting.
person
How
with a weapon.
interesting.
You don't say. Okay.
Well,
be
you know,
anything.
I don't.
You don't know,
I don't
though.
prepare offensive spells, so I have no idea what the
No.
fuck this is.
No, that'd be metagaming if you knew what that
Yeah.
was.
Was that a fucking guiding bolt?
There you go. I think it's first stage.
They say one thing and it's that. But that will actually bring us to the original Tay's turn,
Yeah. Take.
Yay.
as far as you know.
Hopefully to bounce off of this nat 1 that they rolled, I'm gonna move like in the way, and I'm going to hold up my marine badge. And in Aquan, I'm going to say, whether you are me or a comrade, this is not the place, we are not the people to fight. And I'm going to hold my action, and I'm also going to hold Akaisa's action, but I'm also gonna tell Akaisa be ready, basically, like hold but be ready.
Interesting.
Me slamming
Go.
a brick into the back of Fitz's
Feeling-
doppelganger.
They're not
Saying
your
that.
enemy.
He stabbed first, so
Donk.
Yeah, he stabbed first like that. He was right.
He did. He was aggressive.
He's aggressive.
So, go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Ooh.
oh fuck, I have a -2 to persuasion.
You sure do, bud.
Yeah,
You
I
sure
know
do.
I'm gonna roll this in D&D Beyond. I'm
Let's go,
terrified.
D&D
I
Beyond.
don't trust my own dice.
No!
No!
Sounds really good.
What would
What
I
was
have
it?
got if I did my own dice?
Okay, well, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
It would have been that much better. I was just
Okay, so
curious.
what was it? What was it?
They
What
rolled a
was
4.
either of them?
It was a 4 on D&D Beyond.
Okay. You get the sense that they see the motions you're making. They see you physically in front of them, but they don't react to the context of the situation. Almost like they don't see you as your own individual person.
I was about to say, could I roll like a insight to see if they even register what we look like? That's probably impossible though, isn't it?
It's not impossible. You can see them. You can see their facial expressions. Go ahead and roll an insight for me.
Okay.
Actually, what's your passive insight? Do you know that?
14.
14. I would say with that, there is something strange about the way they are existing. They almost don't seem to register anything that's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
How far away am I from her?
You're like right next to them. They came out of you, dude.
They came out of you, dude.
They're like right here. But they shot up the stairs at somebody else.
Man, I don't even know if this would work.
Well, then don't try it.
Well, I just wanted to see, like, because her hand is out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to try, I guess, to put the badge in her hand.
Interesting.
Just take it.
Okay.
Disappear.
Well, that would probably be your action.
Oh, it would?
Yeah.
That's fine if that's my action. Ikaitsa's still holding hers, though.
Yeah, to try it, it's like a reverse disarm somebody. You're trying to place something in the palm of their hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love to think that as you're doing this, it like keeps cutting back to me fighting Fitz's doppelganger, and like we're in different wrestling positions. Like I am in a tombstone pile driver. Just kill it.
What it is just this dramatic low-angle shot of like these two Tays, and up the top of the stairs, you just see like,
Like holding my back like it with a brick. Like,
yeah.
he
God, I wish I could
RKOs me.
animate. That'd be so funny. So you go ahead and try and place this medallion in their hand, and they do grasp it. We'll see what happens if you want to leave it there, but
Yeah. Because,
I'm not just gonna let that happen, dude.
okay. Yeah, that's my Marine badge.
Okay.
Clarify.
Yes.
You
From
take
your
that. And
former
disappear.
job.
Yes. From
They eat it.
Eat it.
it.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up is Eevee.
Did they respond to my moving speech?
You get
I was
one?
talking to them.
Yeah, the one where I went, I'm you.
The plaster on the wall is breaking off. Fitz's doppelganger grabs my head and is smashing it into the wall. You guys are trying to make speeches. You guys.
Otherworld Fitz has you by the throat, like stabbing you through the wall.
Not just the hairs, but technically my speech came before the stabbing.
I'm like, hey, someone please do something.
I'm fucking lightheaded.
So anyway, what
So
did they
again,
do?
they sort of almost like, again, they don't see you as an individual. They're going through motions at this point. It's not like there is a sentience there, but it's not making contact with you. It's a very strange interaction. It's not like you're talking to a person. It's like you're talking to an object that has some semblance of life.
Interesting. And it reacted to my sound, but it doesn't seem to be, they don't seem to be registering.
You sound not words,
Correct.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
As they pull the weapon off of their back
time to
and
die.
have this big brick. Big brick. They have a two-handed axe that they raise up
Oh, man.
over you, and they go to skadai. They got to skadoosh real quick.
No.
Drop a little skadoosh on them.
What happens?
But they do it in a crazy way that's like a little bit reckless, you might say. You know?
Yeah, this is
those are
for
both- those are both
equivalence.
pretty bad.
It's ultimate peace or just freaking the fuck out. I'm sure
It would be a 15 to hit.
that'll hit.
So that'll be 13 points of slashing damage.
Yahtzee.
This axe
Oofa doofa.
just sort of like raise it up and let the heft come down on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just like lodges itself in there for a second. Like, it's
Sick,
in there.
It's like a metaphor, you know? All right. Next up, it's they're hitting themselves.
Yeah, I can take about 2.2 of those. I'll say.
I'll write that down. Okay. Next up is Fitz. You, Fitz.
Cool. Fantastic. I get to go now. I'm
Fitz,
fighting
will
myself.
you kill yourself finally?
I'm trying. It's really hard.
In-game, in Minecraft, in-game.
It's really hard. And I will take out my rapier, and I have multiple allies flanking with me.
I mean, one of them is bashing you in the head with the bricks.
Yes. So how many? What is it? A +1, +2? What was it?
It's for this, you and Eamon are the only two flanking Fitz.
Gotcha.
This is so chaotic for
You
me
did
to
this.
is your
You
fault.
did this. This is your fault.
I didn't bring you guys here. That's crazy.
How dare you?
So you would get a +1 for this
Cool,
attack.
cool, cool. Then I will attack him with my rapier.
Sounds good.
That's a 9 to hit.
9 to hit
Yeah.
fully?
Fully.
Look what you guys
What
did.
you did.
Motherfuckers. Should have made that video. That will miss.
You know what? We got him.
Oh.
You know, we got him.
If you got him, smoke
I'll
him.
smoke it. You know. I will use a shenanigan point to roll again.
Yeah, do it.
Hell yes.
Don't.
Hell
Let me
yes.
refresh D&D Beyond real quick. Go on, D&D Beyond. Don't do this to me. I would like to live.
We're all
That's
too nervous.
better. 25
Good
to hit.
That will just
Oh my
hit.
god.
liar.
Shut up.
That's 10 piercing, and sneak attack gets me 7 more.
17 total?
17 total.
Ah!
Plus-
He does that. He goes, ah!
as Fitz kind of stabs him on the mirror side, so he stabs him in the other end. Where if he stabs him in the left, he'll stab him in the right.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
Symmetry.
then Whales of the Grave will affect the one that's attacking Eevee for 6 necrotic.
Eevee.
Thank you.
Oh. Eevee. Which Eevee? This one. 6 necrotic
6
damage, you
necrotic
said?
damage as a
Okay.
ghostly force joins
Damn.
the
Ghost Force.
Ghost Force joins the battle. I don't know
Okay.
how, but it just joins it.
Sounds good. Yeah, Eevee, you would see as this axe is brought down on you, a part of their shoulder just goes and starts to not necessarily bleed, but sort of like this ethereal light escapes their wound. You also notice that the ghost Fitz is looking really bad.
Give fuck Ghost Fitz.
Give
Yeah.
fuck.
You stab him. He almost starts to there's a ripple that goes out from where your blade impacts his form, and he starts to stutter and almost Marty McFly out of the situation. You know what I mean?
I'm supposed to be the one that's
Normal.
cool with ghosts, Sean. What is this shit?
They're not ghosts.
Technically, you're right, but they're ghost-like.
Technically. I wrote it. I know they're not ghosts. But is that your
that's
turn?
my action. I can't really hide on a staircase, so there's nothing there. I'm not gonna disengage. I'm not gonna dash away. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Sounds delightful. Next up is Fitz. Wait, that's me.
Yeah.
As they're getting bashed in the head with this brick, and stabbed in the side, they pull away from the sword, and you almost notice that they look over their shoulder to you, Eamon, and they don't seem to recognize anything. They seem confused about getting bashed in the skull.
Maybe this will jog your memory. Get ready for one item again.
So wait, you say that you say that they turn but don't see, they in their eyes it looks like they don't see anything.
You watch as they take a hit from behind. They take the stab from you.
Mm-hmm.
They go to look behind them, and it's almost like somebody looking at an empty hallway
Okay, so all right.
before turning back to you.
Okay, Christian is understanding what's going on with these guys more now.
And then they're gonna stab
All
you.
right,
Don't-
well, can Christian explain it to Sarah?
You don't know. Christian might be wrong.
I might be wrong, but I'm guessing that what they look like they're fighting doesn't look like us.
There.
So they're fighting something else, and because Eamon's didn't get a double, it felt like they got hit by a rogue something. Because it's they're somewhere else if we're going multiverse, in another universe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not some Marvel hack.
Yeah, Doctor Strange shows up.
Jesse, we have to cook.
Guys, welcome to our
every
Fortnite expansion.
Yo, is that Vegeta?
Optimus Prime comes out.
Peter Griffin with the portal gun from.
So they don't
Anyway.
recognize us because they don't know what we look like. I'm guessing.
They're doing the dungeon meshy thing. Sean's been watching anime.
What
Spoilers,
the
I'm
fuck?
only on episode 8.
This is fully original. My own thing, guys. What the fuck? Come on, dude. So that is his turn. He's going to since he doesn't seem to find anything behind him, he's going to try and stab you again.
Cool.
But he has disadvantage.
For some reason, he can't explain.
For some reason,
and
he
you have
just
resistance
doesn't
if it
want
does
to.
hit.
Sick.
I don't know if that. Well, it's been like 2 weeks. I don't know what your AC is. 16
That,
hit?
even with disadvantage, fuck me. That.
Yeah, the other one was a 4. Oh wait, disadvantage. I'm done. That will probably miss then, huh?
Yeah.
I just rolled 2 dice and was like, I probably have a miss. So that misses.
Yes.
As he's distracted by something behind him that he doesn't seem to know what's happening. He misses, swings wide, hits the side of the staircase. You dodge out of the way. But that's their turn. And they don't look very good. They look very hurt. Eevee, I think that's you. So you can go. Should have wrote this differently.
Ow. Okay. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I have 1 spell slot left. That's all that's going for me.
Got any cantrips?
I do have cantrips. Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Instead of healing myself, which is kind of useless right now,
Oh, don't say that.
especially against a barbarian, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
That's clever.
That's very
Yeah.
Good shit.
You know, how high can a barbarian's wisdom be? Yoink.
Probably not very.
I do that, and I say, I don't think that they can hear us. Like, us, as us. I don't know. They're saying weird things. And, let's see. Do I have anything else that I can do? Well, I could get a skill expertise. Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be sick?
So helpful in this situation.
Might be useful.
Okay. That was my bonus action, actually. Sanctuary is a
yeah.
bonus action.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my action to shape change. I don't know if they can't really see what's going on or see people. If I shape change to something
John
much
Cena.
smaller,
Oh.
would they know where to hit? I don't know. Let's find out. I turn into Thomas. I turn into
little boy
you wouldn't hit a little
child.
boy with glasses, would you?
The very small 18-year-old, legally speaking. Yes.
Well, the child is over 18. Just looks like
yeah.
The
There's
malnourished
behind
child. That's a shimmy sweet baby. I don't know.
yeah.
You
It
can
says,
also turn
I'm
into
18, my
paint.
name is Thomas.
Yeah.
You can also turn into paint if you want. Just
It
saying.
might not come back,
I think
though.
you have the capability.
Into paint?
Yeah, paint
Paint
Travago.
Travago.
I could turn into paint.
God.
Famed.
There could always
famed
be more
degenerate in
paint.
Because
basement
paint's
dweller.
pretty
Scare 'em
small,
off.
right?
You don't want to paint yourself into a corner, though.
Hey.
Very
Paint would be.
good.
Is paint considered
Paint,
small? Is a deep
paint
gnome?
Doesn't have.
Paint's a gnome. Right?
But he doesn't have like a shape, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's amorphous. Is that the right
Jesus.
word?
Also, weirdly enough, doesn't have fingernails.
That's
yeah,
fine.
doesn't need them.
Why is everything about him getting worse?
Because it's funny to me.
I'm allowed to be small. I'm allowed to become
You
small.
can be paint Travago if you want to. That's the question.
His hands are
Whether or
nothing
not
like
you
ever
want
be
arrows,
to.
by
able
the
to
way. I
come
don't know if you knew
back is
that.
the
That's the question. That's the question.
You want to come back.
Once you've tasted
He's like
the
that guy
paint,
on
You'll feel a
TikTok.
power you've never felt before.
once you've huffed the fumes, you can't go back, baby.
Yeah, you want you huff paint.
I'm gonna stay Thomas just for now. We'll pull that out for a 1
Okay.
HP moment, you know?
Nice. A desperation move.
Hail Mary situation.
Thomas is on the staircase
Yeah.
now.
Little Thomas,
And sanctuaried, which is good.
who I think Fitz recognizes this scrungly child, but anyway.
Okay. That is your turn.
Yes.
Okay, then we have Eamon.
I so much do not care. I really am in such a fluster that I just like keep smacking this thing with the brake.
Good.
I probably don't even notice. It doesn't notice.
I
I'm
mean,
there.
honestly, Fitz and Eamon are in the same boat of like, kill it! Kill it!
Yeah, literally. What is? I keep
And you should.
getting my characters mixed up. I'm sorry. I gotta keep looking at my D&D Beyond.
That's fine, dude. It's there if you need it. D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
That's
I
the
can do it.
tagline.
Oof. 11.
11. You could reckless if you wanted to.
Oh, you're right.
Actually, no. Oh, that was the other barbarian on the staircase. That's not.
Oh,
yeah, but
that's
you
much
can
better.
reckless.
19.
That will hit.
I also forgot for the listeners at home, I have the new Great Weapon Mastery, so I should have added another 2 to the last attack.
Nice.
Very
So
cool.
before a roll, I'm already doing 3, 4, 9, 7 damage.
Nice.
So that's 12. 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
We roll below the average in this household.
Yeah.
Constantly. Consistently and constantly.
We roll low here. How do you want to do this?
Hey.
It's like a theory. I don't know. I guess I'll like hit it in the side so it faces me, and then I'll grab the back of his shirt and pull over his face like a hockey fight. I just start uppercutting it because I gotta get scrappy. It's close quarters, and I'll wear my brick like brass knuckles. You know how I have a brick has like 3 holes in it? I'll wear like brass knuckles. I put my hand through the holes and I start like.
I have to watch myself die. Cool.
Yeah, you have to watch yourself get the shit
So
kicked
that's
out
what
of you
that
by
looks
him
like.
and then die.
So that looks like sick. It's a white light last
As he's
time.
getting rocked, you just slowly watch this form fade, and then as he just sort of like falls out of your hands, Eamon, you see this insanely confused, different reality Fitz go and just sort of like fall down unconscious. Fitz, you do notice as they're sort of fading, they do say something. Quietly, silently, but you do catch them now that in between the fists going into their mouth. Their head rocks back and says a full sentence. You see them say the phrase, "To a future carved in stone."
To a future carved in stone.
I like how
Does that sound familiar?
What'd you say?
I'm ignoring all of this. I could not. I have no idea what he's saying the whole time.
There's no stopping you once you start punching.
Yeah, I'm Ghost Hunter at this point. I'm just like, I don't know what this thing is.
Does that phrase or that sound familiar to me?
Not specifically.
Just asking. Does there's a history or religion check or anything like that?
No bells being rung, dude.
There's a bell being rung right now. Yeah.
No,
What terrible
that was
timing.
a cool ambiance.
What terrible
Cool
timing.
ambiance. There's a funeral happening for this
shit.
guy. He's dead. It's Christmas. So, that's your turn, Eamon?
Yeah. Level 4. Level
Okay.
4 Barbarian. Level
Save
4
you.
Marshal.
Do you want to move?
To another target to start beating on.
Yeah, pull someone else's jacket over
Yeah, I
there.
do. Yeah, I mean,
Actually, the other two aren't wearing jackets. This might be tough.
yeah, then I'm going to start running the other direction. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll get
Gotta get out of there.
I get close to
Fucking
him.
panic.
Okay. Oh, that actually is a good point. As this is happening, and this ethereal Fitz just sort of like leaves a chalk outline on the staircase. You do begin to hear commotion from outside the front of the building. It sounds like, similarly to earlier in the basement, you do hear like this burst of lightning and that crack of thunder.
Lord.
Okay,
happening
yeah, I will look at everyone then and be like, you guys keep trying to talk to him. I'm sure it'll work out, and I'll start running out to the front of the building to see, like try and help out, I guess. It's gonna, if there's,
As you turn to run, yeah,
I mean,
go for it.
if there is someone literally like committing war crimes outside of this building, like whatever, I
Yeah.
gotta help. I have a civic duty to gamble and save those in distress, I guess.
I love how those are on the
As you-
same rung of civic duty.
A guy who called in a bomb threat in our third episode is worried about other people
Who
doing
was the
this.
bomb threat?
It was for the good of the
Hey,
people.
there was no bomb.
In a video game, in Minecraft.
It's fine.
So-
Emperor Palpatine outside picking everything up, and I gotta deal with 2 doppelgangers. Just throw their jersey over their face. It's easy. They don't have jerseys.
Guys, their weakness is they can't see.
Do the other doppelgangers react when Fitz fades or vanishes?
No.
Okay.
There is no noticeable change in either one of them. But as Eamon, as you turn to go out to the front door, you do notice that the captain is also gone.
Oh my gosh.
Either they've already run out ahead of you or they've disappeared somehow. Either way.
Come to the
but
docks.
you're
Have a good
heading
time.
outside.
Hang out.
A few laps. That'll bring us to Tay. Sorry, that's me. Me, Tay.
Ite.
Also, I will remind that Akaitsa is still holding her action in case she gets violent.
No, that's totally good. Keep me honest. So, as they have that medallion in their hand and sort of pull it back and look at it, there is the moment of pause. I would need you to roll an insight check on this.
Oh, thank God! That's a 21.
21. That's pretty good. So, as they're holding your medallion, their facial expression at no point changes. There is no emotion, there is no shift in demeanor. But you do notice that there are tears welling up in their eyes as they drop it and they go to attack you. So you could potentially release that held action.
That was not me that held it. It was Akaitsa. So yeah. So she's at any movement that looks aggressive coming towards me, Akaitsa is going to bite at her. Like either if she reaches for her amulet, she's gonna bite that hand, or if she reaches towards me, she's gonna or towards a weapon, Akaitsa's gonna go whatever moves.
They drop the medallion and they do one of these, so you know they're about to come in. And for those listening at home, I did a choking motion. So. Shout out to our podcast listeners, by the way.
Nope, that's a 7.
Ooh, embarrassing. Such a mess. Sorry. But your turn's up next, so maybe this won't be too bad. But they are going to...
she might get confused because it looks like me.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Which one do I bite? They are going to drop the badge that you put in their hand, and that same hand is going to fill with this shaded energy as they're going to try and reach out and grab you for an they might try and inflict some sort of wound on you. It could be anything though. You don't know.
That was really good. Another force cage coming at you hot.
It's a psychic lance.
What is that? Ralphalin's psychic lance?
It's a morning kindness fuck.
Yeah, it's Fizbin's treasury of bullshit, dude. Coming at you hard and fast. That is a 12 to hit. They did not roll very well.
That's gonna be a miss.
Damn it. Wait, they get a +1 from Akaitsa. Oh, wait, that's not good. That's right. Okay, all right. They got the snake. They'll go home with the snake. No! I'm kidding. That is going to be a miss on their part. What a loser. But it is your turn now.
Okay,
Prime.
With her reaching towards me, I'm gonna dodge out of the way and just come right back and reach for her. And I'm going to Primal Savagery.
Oh,
back.
shit, let's go.
But I have a question. I still have one more use. I don't think that this would work mechanically, but if I need to use shenanigan points to make this work, I can. And then,
for your poison?
Yeah, for my poisoner.
I think that's right. Go ahead and use it.
Okay, so the poisoner feat...
that is your bonus action to do that.
Okay.
So Kaitsa won't be able to attack if you do that.
That's okay.
Basically.
So the poisoner feat is 2d8 poison, and do I add that to the primal savagery?
If you hit, yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna roll. +6. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Huh?
I got excited. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, I thought you said natural 20. I was like, oh.
No, I would have called that immediately if it was.
Kill me. Okay, that's very cool.
Though.
That does hit, just barely though.
And I'm going to have Akaitsa fuel that.
Fuck. Just barely. Yes, go for it.
Yeah, so she misses me, and I just come in and just put everything into it, all the poison, and then Akaitsa's gonna fuel it as well.
It's really funny. You both just go for each other's throats.
Yeah, full claws.
You have the claws. They have the shadow hands. Oh, I gotta roll a save for the poison. Yeah, that's north of 20, so that's probably gonna pass.
Okay. So poison was. Sorry, hold on. 13. Wait. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13.
Okay.
And then Akaitsa was an extra 3.
Any movement you'd like to use?
I think that this... No, I would like to stay there. It would be an extra action to try to grapple her at this point. wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so-
just used a spell, so
I'm just gonna
that
stay
took
there.
your action. Cool.
Gonna be duking it out.
Cool beans, dude.
She rolling like shit, so let's go. Put him up, bitch.
yeah, not doing great.
Bitch. That's crazy.
Interesting. That'll bring us to Eevee's turn. Evil Eevee. Evilly.
No.
I figured it out. That's their name. Evilly.
Evil is good.
Is going to. I forgot you turned into a child.
Yeah, I'm so short. What are you gonna do?
You're so
Turn into a
happens?
child and put the cast sanctuary on yourself.
Sanctuary, yes, but also I don't want to get canceled out here. You know? So
They can't tell it's a child. This could be a halfling.
that is true. They don't know if it's a child or not. Could be Paint Travago for all
Yeah.
I know.
And they got it.
Which would mean they attack
If
it
we had to
less.
fight Paint Travago, we would have already been dead.
They know the curse of
That
paint.
would have been good.
Yeah.
Over.
So they might turn.
Fair.
They might turn to the other person on the staircase.
There's two.
I'm trying to figure out if it's up or down. Because Tay is down, Fitz is up. They might go up.
Flip a
as
coin.
how- I'll do it. I'll flip this 10-sided die.
Evens or odds?
yeah. Fitz, evens or odds?
Evens.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, it's a 2. I'm coming
Coming for me.
for you. They do this up the staircase,
Damn.
don't you? Slide over. And they're going to recklessly swing at you with their big axe,
Cool.
dude. 22
Yeah, it
to
hits
hit.
me.
Oh.
I do one of these and I crack my knuckles into them like big D12, big damage. No, that's not very big actually. 5 points of slashing damage.
Youch.
You dead?
No.
Come on, man.
Do
Sorry.
this for me.
All right.
Die for me?
Again, it's almost like they almost didn't recognize you being there. They're just sort of like swinging the axe in front of them and they hit
Yeah, they're just seeing something and being like, that's an enemy. Hit it.
you. Okay. That's Evily's turn. Fitz. You.
Cool. I'm gonna stab him right back. Because ouch. And I get advantage because they recklessly attacked me.
They did do that. That's unfortunate.
22 to hit.
22 does hit. That was with advantage?
Yes, because the other
Damn.
one was a 1. So,
Well, you know what advantage gives you?
a 1.
Sneak attack.
Yes, it does.
Hell yeah. Get in there. Also, Thomas would do that too, but you don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Actually, you might.
It's me, Thomas.
Oh, that's terrible sneak attack
Just
damage.
a little boy.
That's 12 total.
From A Christmas Carol?
12 total?
12 total. I rolled 2 1s on my sneak attack.
So I want to buy these shoes.
You know the famous song from A Christmas Carol? Did Bono sing that?
Mama meets Jesus.
And then I'm gonna cast Whales from the Grave on the Cetacea's clone. That's 2 necrotic damage.
Okay, 2 necrotic damage for it.
So
Evil
it's-
Tay.
Yes,
Tay-
Evil Tay.
Teevil.
Evil.
I'm so proud of myself.
It's good, man.
Okay, and that is... You said 12 points of damage for the sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I rolled 2 1s on that sneak attack. So that's
Proud of you either way, dude.
I'm not.
Okay, well...
So I'm glad someone's proud of us. One of us.
Jesus,
So.
Jesus, I need the rest of this campaign. Okay, so stab. Very cool.
Yeah, that is my turn.
Okay, no bonus actions, no
No.
movements.
No.
Cool. Then it is your turn again. Oh wait, that's me at the top of initiative.
We're gone, so it can't be me.
Fuck, I forgot he died.
He got high school bullied. Like
I got so big, I just had to crumble. I'm so embarrassed. Eevee,
Hi.
that's you. Thomas.
I didn't get hit. That's pretty great. Quick check.
Pull that gun. Huh?
If I did something really stupid, how would the
love
table feel?
No, it'd be awesome.
Well,
That is
that's-
how I play D&D.
That's super vague.
That's so broad.
Like, really? Okay, let me set the expectation. Really
I
stupid.
pull out an anvil from a big
Not
acne box.
helpful.
Uh-huh.
Very in character.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Hey, if it's in character, go for it. I'm fine
'Cause-
with
Do it,
roleplay.
yeah.
Hey,
We're duking
I've
it
got
out now,
that-
so like I guess
Duking it
anything
out now.
else.
I've got that high perception, right? So the likelihood of me having seen the thing where Tay handed the badge over and then the person was like, oh, and then dropped it and attacked. And
That's exactly how it happened too. That's crazy. Didn't make any noise, but they went.
and they can't see us or hear us, but maybe, I mean, obviously they can feel us because we're doing damage, right?
You did see Tay literally aim at you.
I think it's time for a beautiful child hug.
Oh, I thought you were gonna kiss it.
They don't know you're a child. They don't know you're a child.
Why it's Christmas Day, Mr. Scrooge?
I love this so much.
One big beefy Eevee bugbear.
This is quite literally the Eddie J or Ernest Scared Stupid. I don't know if anyone. This is quite literally the
Stop.
Oh boy.
Manifest crutches as you go over there. You make the one as big as me.
I don't know. I
Oh
just
my
feel
God.
like that might be disorienting at least.
So who are you hugging?
Me.
Okay. Little self-love, you know, we love to see it.
Little self-love.
Go ahead and make a grab check.
Grappling check?
Yeah. You gotta hug
hold
somebody.
on?
That's basically what that is. That's literally what that is.
I mean, that implies that they're rejecting the hug, Sean.
Well, you don't know that yet. Go ahead and roll for me. Let's see what
Right.
happens.
Let's
let the dice tell a story, huh?
Right?
Let's let the dice tell a story.
That is technically
All
straight.
right.
I will allow you to make it with charisma.
I'd love to make it with charisma.
Go for it. Make it with charisma. Try to raise yourself up into a hug.
10.
A 10? Okay. Let's see.
This fucking average hug away
What
from
if
me.
they want a hug, though?
Okay. You do sort of like grasp onto their ankle. Where this is not an attack.
Calf.
This is a hug. Hugs can't be attacks. We all
Yes.
know that. But sorry, I just had a where's my hug at?
Oh,
flashing in my head. You sort of like grasp onto one of their legs, and it does seem to cause them some
Press
sort of
my cheek
faltering.
against it so it's clear I'm not trying to like trip. It's like a
Yeah, you hear their heart beating. It seems to grow three
yeah,
sizes.
our heart's
That's crazy.
beating right through that femoral vein in the
Yeah.
thigh.
And they become nice and warm,
Aw,
just like Jim
wow.
Carrey's The Grinch.
Y'all, maybe it was inside us all along.
This has to be a one shot. Okay, so it does seem to have had an effect at some point. You're not sure if it's good or bad. We'll find out on your next turn, which is not your turn technically, but cool.
That's all I do.
No bonus actions. Cool. All right, Eamon, you see a Christmas miracle happen before your very
I ran
eyes.
away. I said good luck, and I said talk to them
you went
sarcastically,
outside.
and then they ended up doing
You
it.
did
So.
bitch.
Sorry, we had to stop for a minute because I had to go to the bathroom. So you went outside. You noticed that the captain had also left their position there at some point, and the first thing you notice is that there is a sort of commotion happening somewhere down the road to the left of the outside of this building. You know, this street outside this building isn't trafficked very often, but one of the lanes down the way appears to have seen some sort of commotion. As you look out the door and look down in that direction, you see the silent man is currently turned facing you, and in between you and him is Director Hesley.
Oh. I'll kind of take a glance back to everyone else and think to myself, yeah, they're very capable. I don't got to worry about them. They're definitely just gonna attack and fight those guys and get it over with very quickly. So I'll try to go and run out the door.
So I wanna buy these shoes.
Yeah. To go outside.
Okay. Easy enough to do, not super far away from you, but you do see these two sort of like staring each other down. Score marks to either side of both of them. It looks like they've been interacting for about a couple seconds at this point. And off to the other side of the street, you can see the captain has taken cover in one of these alleyways as they sort of notice you and say,
I go, huh?
but you can do whatever you want. They sort of motion you towards them.
Yeah. I'll try to like.
You're out
duck
in the
over.
open
Yeah,
with two mages sort of like gun slinging at each other.
Yeah, and run over and be like, so do you have any plan on how to kill this thing, or?
Try not to get hit.
Awesome, yeah. Did you know he can make walls of fire? That's awesome.
Both of them?
Yeah.
And as that moment, you see like a few lightning bolts sort of streak by the alleyway in front of you as you hear Hesley take a little bit of a hit. And she says, okay. Whenever we're ready, we got to do it at the same time. We both run out there.
Okay, I'm holding my brick like a gun against I'm holding both sides.
They don't even question it. They just saw you come over and they're like, this is happening, I guess. Okay, cool. We're in it now.
All right, yeah. And then, all right, yeah, I'll count down, he'll count up, we'll get mixed up, and then we'll go.
Okay. So you're going to hold your action for their turn?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Then it is internally, it is, what did I call you? Teevil?
I think Teevil's better.
It's Teevil's turn. Did I say something else? Teevil's turn is going to be great, honestly.
Flop the dice again, please.
No.
Please.
I forget what I did last turn. There's so much happening with so many of the same people. Genuinely...
She tried to...
Yes, okay. You're strangling each
inflict
other.
some wounds.
You're strangling each other. Yes, that's what happened. I was like, which Tay did what?
Clawing at each other right now.
Yes. Okay. That is going to be a 14 to hit with another blast of that necrotic energy.
Miss!
Damn it.
Yes!
This is bullshit. This sucks, dude. They don't really have a lot of other shit to do for bonus actions. Bonus actions
For
are
a
kind of
cleric?
useless, dude. For bonus actions? They're kind
Not
of
a
dog
lot.
ass.
Not a
If
lot
you
of
use
bonus
your-
actions for the clerics.
Yeah.
Especially if you use your action for a spell, then you've got like nothing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that'll do it.
God damn it. Anyways,
I'm
that's
sorry
their
you
turn.
couldn't kill us more efficiently.
Hey, I'm mad too, guys. But that is their turn. It's now your turn.
Okay,
Tay
question.
Prime. My favorite flavor of Prime.
I just had my claws in her, so I'm just gonna fucking just
Okay.
reach for it. Oh my god, that was so good. 23 to hit. That was-
23 does hit.
I rolled a 19 on the dice. That was very nice.
That's pretty good.
And then for the bonus action, scimitar. That is a 10.
That will miss.
Okay. Then I'm gonna roll, and then because this is the only hit I got, I'm gonna have Akaitsa feel this one too.
Sounds good.
5.
Ooh. That's with the extra d6?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on the damage die. Wait, is that a 7 or no? That's a 1. Fuck.
I can't tell from here. All right. They're still looking pretty rough. And by that I mean like their glowy ethereal form is starting to like, it's got less glow, you know what I mean? Then that would bring us to Evilee's turn. God, I'm so good at naming stuff. The barbarian has had the miracle of Christmas performed on his body. Now, as you sort of grab onto this thing and just sort of like, you physically connect with it for a moment. There is this weird, it's not necessarily like a connection made physically, but it's almost like you can feel something. Something resonates between you and this other you as it shifts. Oh.
No, keep going. Sorry.
I don't know how I didn't expect you to try and flirt with yourself.
For the podcast.
That's crazy.
For the podcast audience, I did mime tucking my hair behind my ear.
That broke me. So you feel it almost like a reverberation of your own emotions through this weird connection you have to each other. And you watch as this bugbear form shifts away, and in its place is your Aasimar form, the one you are most connected to in this life.
Oh, that's so much smaller too.
Well, it's not Thomas.
It's not Thomas.
It doesn't turn into Thomas, but it is smaller, and it's a more similar form to yourself, though you can still see there are these sort of scar marks along their shoulders and in the similar places that were on the bugbear form. Those seem to transition from form to form. But you can see now with this more familiar expression to you, there is a silent sadness that exists on this face, as it does seem to lose its turn, changing forms.
Nice.
Hey,
Hug
let's
always
go.
saves the day.
Evelyn is a useless piece of shit.
Aw.
Next up is Fitz.
All right.
The
So
not me one.
all right. So they're hugging it out and transforming and
Yeah.
figuring it's like I'm about to stab them again. See that?
Yeah.
About to transpiring.
You see them turn into a familiar face to you.
Yeah. And like see sadness register on their face. Get confused by that. They must have a plan. So I'm gonna.
Of course they do.
They've got to have a plan. That's my mindset. And I'm gonna leave them be, and I'm gonna attack Evil Tay.
Which one?
Oh, which one do I stab? The one that's not bad.
Which one? I mean, Taya's kind of a bitch.
Fuck it, I shoot a Kaita.
They're the one I don't know the most. No.
Okay. But they are flanked.
Yeah, they
by
are flanked.
the other version of them choking themselves.
That's right. They're choking each other and trying to choke each other. And I will attack with my rapier. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 would hit.
Yes. Okay. That's 17 piercing.
17. Holy crowley.
Yeah. That is
Oh.
my turn.
How do you want to do this?
As they're trying to choke each other, just Fitz comes up from behind and just thrusts the blade in the middle of their back,
Hell yeah.
and like it barely scratches Maite. As like
It goes through them.
it goes to like it just kebabs them both. It just like tip like the very like sharp tip like barely grazes them as he pulls it out
Okay.
and watches and turns around to see what the fuck's going on with Eevee.
Before you do, as they're sort of like sliding down the wall and fading, you notice again that their final moment is met with another phrase, a different phrase. They say, "To a path all walk together."
A path I'll walk together?
All
Walk.
together.
Okay. You gotta kill that last one to get that last phrase.
You don't have to do anything.
What was the first phrase again?
To a future carved in stone.
Okay.
The last one dies. Drink your Ovaltine. It's a crummy ad.
It's an ad?
Yeah.
It's only an ad this whole time?
Merry Christmas. Okay.
Yeah.
That is your turn.
Yes.
Other use dead. How dare you? Eevee. Good Thomas. It's your turn.
The good Thomas. This Eevee has shapeshifted into me, Eevee.
UV.
Eevee.
UV. Like the sun.
Eevee.
Sorry.
Raise.
The rays.
They lost their turn, so I guess I do have to commit to this. In fact, I can't be like, psych, this was all a trick, because that's not this character. I I'm going to grasp tighter for a moment and then say, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm sorry and it's okay. And I reach up to pat the cheek. As I cast guidance on, wait, is that a concentration spell? Hold on.
It is.
Is it?
But the one you cast earlier, Sanctuary,
it's
isn't.
not.
No.
Oh, I forgot. Amazing.
Just lasts for a whole minute.
I'm gonna cast guidance on it's just like ability checks. It's not even
Yeah.
but I think it's like a measure of trust and whatever you need to do, you do. I cast it on Fitz. As I'm patting this, I reach back and I pat a Fitz and I give guidance.
Sounds good.
That's my turn.
All right. Eamon, you ready to go?
Yeah, is this my planned action? Is this my...
Yes.
Okay. Call to
Essentially,
action.
they go right before you, and your planned action would be to just spring at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, if that's his plan,
So-
that's my plan.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you guys are hunkering down, they're sort of like okay, ready, go. And then you and them both just spring out of the alleyway past the director. What are you going to try and do as your turn starts?
Oh, I'm 100% gonna look like attack. Like I'm gonna just look at this thing and just go counterspell this, and I'm gonna just try to. I'm just gonna try to take a swing at him. Honestly, I think what's running through Eamon's head at this moment is that like I'm trying to buy time. Like this thing is sticking around. I don't know why. It's like shooting at. I'm trying to buy time for whatever this thing is attacking, which is the director, right?
Well, the director's standing there.
Yeah.
Like facing him down in this street.
Well, you know what? I'm just hoping that the director and captain are way stronger than I am, and that I can at least, with my abilities that I know I have, I can at least give them some longevity in this fight. So I'm going to attempt to attack him.
Okay. Sounds good. Go ahead and take that action.
I will reckless. That's going to be
Sure.
a 18 to hit.
That will hit. Unshielded.
Very epic sauce. No,
First
let's
time.
go. That's 19 damage. I rolled a 12.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
I'll drag my brick across the ground. Uppercut him as sparks fly off this clay brick.
Sparks fly off a
Jesus.
brick.
God, love that song. Okay. You strike into him with 19 points of damage. God damn. That's a good hit.
That is good hit.
I don't care what level you are. That's a good hit. And as you do, you see at the same time your captain sort of like swings in. As you go up high, they sort of like come down low, try and like get him lower, like up in the waist or like below its legs. I rolled a 6 and a 9, dude. Oh yeah, brother, let's go,
Whoa.
dude. Those are not gonna.
Oh,
hit.
awesome. Thanks, Captain.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah. As you sort of like take him a little bit off his feet, and they sort of like sweep too low.
Yeah.
And he sort of like staggers backwards. And you hear the director say, "No, get away!"
He says what? I'm sorry.
He says, "No, get away." It's a very
Don't
like
worry, director. I'm distracting him.
as you guys both rush past him, he just sort of like panically says, "No!" as you actually do unexpectedly clock this guy right in the face with a brick.
And then I'll turn around to the director and be like, now do your special move, director.
Special move.
He starts doing Naruto hand signs.
Ninjutsu's around him. Holy schmoly.
Oh man.
Oh, damn, good hit. Okay. That's that. We're going to go back into Tay is dead.
No.
Sorry, evil Tay.
Oh.
Teevil. Teevil's dead.
Teevil's
Teevil
dead.
Knievel. Teevil Knievel deceased on the floor. And then fades to dust. Regular Tay. Average Tay.
She's gonna have a moment of like kind of staring down and like very conflicting emotions down at where the other version of her died, and she's just gonna like just quickly shake her head and pick up the badge and look back over at Ikaitsa and say, go girl. And Ikaitsa bonus action is gonna go ahead and dash out of the building for her, and I'm gonna look over at Eevee and give Fitz the guidance, and I'm gonna say, you guys do what you need to, and I'm gonna run out to try to help as well. Best I
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
The target seems subdued, to say the least.
I'm gonna take my action to dash. Would that get me all the way out?
It would get you towards the front of the building, yes. It wouldn't get you necessarily, like,
Yeah, that's
out
Yeah.
on the street, but you would be, like, at the front door, basically.
yeah. I mostly mean like out of like the
Yes, yes, yes.
freezer area.
Yeah, you'd be up the stairs, out of the freezer, out of the front, like, area, and then onto the road.
That's my turn.
Sounds delightful. Wait a minute. Oh, I accidentally crossed out evilly. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, they were just so overcome by the power of friendship. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys subdued them with a bunch of tinsel.
Thanks for playing.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. That's a 21.
21, just barely. Hits. So there is a shift, a slight shift. Almost like someone waking up from a dream as they turn to look at you, this small little Thomas boy holding onto their calf. They look down in your eyes, and there's like a weird moment of seeing through your form into themselves. Again, almost like somebody waking up for the first time in a long time. They look around, and then you see them mouth, "This isn't right," before they begin to fade. And you hear them say one last thing. As that sort of like waking up almost fades away, you hear them say, "To shedding all that is unknown."
Oh, I did use the power of friendship.
No, it was the magic of Christmas. I want to make that
Yeah,
very
that's
clear.
true.
There it is.
This isn't some hacky bullshit
This is
friendship.
about fucking Christmas.
It's about Christmas. It's a Hallmark movie,
It's
okay?
about Hallmark
Okay.
movies.
You saved a small town
And
business.
I'm left sitting on my ass on the stairs, kind of just in shock.
Mhm.
And I look back and I go, I didn't think that would. I mean, I hoped it would work, but should we go outside?
We should. You okay?
I'm bleeding, but I can manage that later. Let's go.
Who amongst
Who
us?
amongst this
not
is not
blood?
bleeding?
Who amongst us is not bleeding at this moment?
Oh, also,
Okay.
I'm imagining that. How are we still in initiative inside? Do we need to go re-enter?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
because there's initiative
All right.
happening outside. But also, it's hilarious to have heard all of that come out of Thomas's
Yeah.
mouth.
Full. Did not use the Thomas voice at all. Full Eevee voice.
I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding. I mean, Thomas is also like the wound is there.
Fitz seems like it's fine. Fitz seems like it's okay.
Yeah.
The Fitz seems like not. Again, he talks to ghosts. He takes a lot more to weird out this man.
All right. That would bring us to Fitz's turn.
With everything being fine and those three phrases ringing in his head, he will bonus action dash out of the.
You on the street now.
on the street now. Can I see what's happening?
Yeah, you see Tay going like this until it's their turn.
Can
And you also see down the road some stuff's happening.
Cool. Can I use my movement to move a little bit further
Right.
to see where Eamon went, or
Oh, you can see them.
Oh.
It's literally like an Old West like
Just
road where you see
straight
two
down.
gunslingers doing this.
yeah.
And then Eamon brings a brick up and just sort of cracks the guy across the
Nice.
face. You all get outside right as that happens. You'll go, nice.
Nice.
You all see it.
Okay, if I see it, I see the uppercut brick. So
Cool. Yeah, you hear the reverberation of the
like,
crack.
that's a good slot. I'm gonna use my action to attack
With a gun?
Yeah, with a gun. All right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna transform and just gonna aim right where the chin is lifted.
Oh, yeah, it's up.
It's up in the air. Just like pop him.
Cut the jugular, dude.
Yeah, right there. Just And we'll see if I hit. There it is, baby! There it is!
This game sucks.
Let's go!
In the best moments.
How to defeat a spellcaster? Shoot them with a gun.
Shoot them with
Shoot
a
them
gun.
with a gun. The power of friendship in this gun I found.
Yeah.
This
I
is
may be out of
such a
spells, but not out of
garbage
options.
This is fuck.
How do we do fucking
They do healing damage. We talked about this. It's in the document. Hold on, let me rewrite it real quick.
how do we
So this is just the gun, right?
Yes.
So sneak attack, you roll double the dice.
Yes.
But for the gun damage itself, you take a full dice worth of the damage.
Okay.
And then roll an additional dice.
Roll
on
an additional dice on the damage. Okay, cool. That's 13 plus 8 plus 16. So let me do a little math in my head. So that's
13 plus 8 plus
21.
16 is 29. Plus 8 is 37.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Whoo, that's a big shot.
Just
Woo.
right on the chin. And hopefully through it.
God damn, dude. I hopefully threw it.
And then I'm gonna
I
go.
go through his chin, straight up to his brain.
It just rattles around there like a goddamn.
Ricochet is like the JFK bullet.
Up and to the left, baby. Let's go. And then I'm
yeah,
gonna
dude.
go behind some cover. Cause holy shit.
Okay. What a crazy view for anyone else on the street. Nice. So, Eamon, you fucking nail him in the face. It crushes
Yeah, I
him,
bet you never
dude.
felt anything like that before.
Right over your head, you just hit a bullet. As,
And I'll be swinging my brick. I forgot we had those. I should probably get one of those.
as he does take a massive shot, it sort of like doesn't hit through his neck,
Right.
but you do watch as it like curves off what could be an artery, you don't know,
Yeah.
but it does do a massive hit to the side of his neck that he actually like puts his hand on.
And that was rolled
And-
on D&D Beyond. There you go.
I'll turn around and be like, Director Hesley, nice shot. And what is Director Hesley doing?
He's looking at his wands like, did I do
You
that?
gotta be kidding me.
Oh my god, I'm so cool.
You know what?
No.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna.
He's definitely like, that didn't come out of me.
That was not me.
Doing Naruto hand signs still. Okay. We'll get back into the top of combat as you see this figure sort of like holding their neck. They look up at you, Eamon, and then sort of like taking in the scene behind you as all of your friends are also coming out of that building you just left. And then Hesley, and then the captain, and he just sort of stays down on the ground, motionless, holding his neck.
All right.
But that will bring us to Eevee.
Oh God. There's still this guy that I brought into the stairwell, right? Is he okay?
Oh, there's anyone you brought into the stairwell is still stable,
Okay.
not dead.
I brought that criminal dude that was, he was running with me because I was like, come with me if you want to survive. Non-copyright.
You got one of them, you got one of them back to being alive, not able to run away.
Oh no, I
Kinda-
cure wounds did one, and we ran together,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. But they're still not well enough to escape or move around on their own super quick.
Cool. Okay. And I'm going to shapeshift back to Eevee, and take them and say, we need to, actually you stay here. Don't move.
I'd very much appreciate that. Yeah, thanks.
And I'm gonna make my movement to go check out what's outside carefully because again, I'm spell slotless. So
Okay.
yes.
Spell slotless.
Dude,
Just
slotless?
there to be a spare the dying hand if needed, essentially.
Do you have Sanctuary still
Slotless
on you?
on
I
me.
do
dude.
still have sanctuary on me.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're gonna run out and sort of meet up with
Yeah.
everybody else, chilling outside the door.
Exactly. Hanging out.
Okay. Smoking hands, Fitz, they call him. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Smoke 'em if
All
you
right.
got him.
Eamon.
Do I notice like my feathers sticking up or anything? Kind of like a lightning strike's gonna come down through the sky. Or...
It smells like ozone, real coppery all of a sudden. No. Go ahead and make me a perception check if you'd like
All
to.
right, great. 13.
13. You don't smell any ozone. You don't feel any crackling. There's no storm clouds overhead. He's just sort of like sitting down, sort of like crouched, holding his neck.
Must be in shock. I'll take a swing at him.
Okay.
All right, coming out reckless.
Must be in shock. I'm gonna
Must
take it.
be in shock.
Shock
rolled
him
a
a little
2.
more.
Had it cocked. Rolled a 2. There's a 7.
Nice.
You rolled a 2?
Yes.
17 to hit?
7. I rolled a
I
2.
thought- do you reckless?
Rolled another 2.
You just sort of like... you go to swing, you think you hear a lightning strike, and you get out of swing line,
You're scared.
dodge at the last second.
All right. You got him, Captain.
You got it.
They don't even like acknowledge you because there's not time. They're just getting in their shots while they can. But they roll in behind you. Oh my god, 5 and a 7.
Jesus.
You swing down, they're like, whoa, kid! It's like the Three Stooges in combat.
This is, yeah, for real.
All the time, he just like sits there holding his throat. It's this very weird comedy scene, and the director's like, move!
Oh, are you going to shoot him again with a gun?
That wasn't right! He looks like he's trying to, like, do something, but he can't necessarily do what he wants to with you guys in the way, so he's going to try and change tactics.
All right, great.
Okay. Then that is your turn. Tay?
So does my effect not work because I miss on him, or is he still technically marked? Should look.
It ends at the beginning of your turn. So if you don't hit him on your turn, it doesn't affect him until you hit him again. But Tay, you do arrive on the scene. The Kites is there. You're back a ways. You're seeing Fitz still doing that whole thing. Super cool.
Also, I had prepared to mention my picking up my longbow before running out, but I don't remember if I actually said it. So if I need to spend shenanigan points to like say that I said that, like
You prepared to mention it. I don't know if you actually mentioned it.
I don't remember if I actually said it or not. I still haven't tried it though, so like I still have long range.
How about this? We'll say a Kite's picked it up while you were running, because their movement speed's a little longer than yours. So we'll say they ran and grabbed it while you were running out the door. They're trained. They're good. They're cool.
Okay. I'm gonna also I totally picture like with how many weapons I have 4 weapons. So I'm just gonna say that there's like sheaths on Ikaitsa's back. Like
I got sheaths on sheaths on sheaths.
yeah, so I'm just gonna like stow the swords and just drop the swords and just grab the longbow from
Sure.
her. And I'm gonna shoot. And I can't remember, do I need to call Hunter's Mark before?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
it would need to be your
I'm
bonus
gonna-
action before you attack.
Okay, that will be my bonus action is to Hunter's Mark.
But if you hit, you can also do the favored foe in addition to that, because we said that doesn't have concentration, and that's on a
I
hit.
don't have any more favored foe slots.
Just saying, for future reference.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, and do I get advantage because he's surrounded?
Hella no. He's so far away. He's also not technically surrounded. There are 2 people like right up against him.
Doing
But that's
nothing.
yeah.
We're
They're doing this.
bumbling over hitting this
They're
person.
doing their best. Is
They
it
get
good-
their shoelaces
Is it good
tied
enough?
together
No.
somehow.
Okay. Alright. That is really good. That is 24 to hit.
24. Good God. So as you guys are sort of like swinging your weapons wide and getting in each other's way, you watch as this you don't even really hear it because it's an arrow. You see come like right by your ear and pass straight through him.
Director, use your gun. I don't know why you're shooting this guy with arrows.
The hell are you talking about?
So it goes right through him, like, and it hits him and goes through him, or like
It
he's
hits
now like
him.
a
It hits him
phantom?
square on.
Okay, but so I'm rolling damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, I was like, okay, you're pulling some really crazy stuff, so I'm like, do I?
I'm being a little bit of a shyster.
And I marked that. Okay.
You can call me Mr. Shyster Dance where I come from.
Since this hit, Akaitsa is also gonna feel this. Oh, so that's another.
Is that Mr. Heat?
Because I can. I'm just trying to do as much as possible. Well, I'm glad that I did that because I rolled like shit. 8.
Okay. The arrow with this crackling lightning aura hits his form. He does not seem to react in any way.
Uh-oh.
Just shut down.
Yeah, he powered off.
I'm gonna run up to join them.
Okay.
The kite is gonna stay behind because I already used my bow.
Alrighty. Okay, that's your turn.
Yes.
Fitz, you're up next.
I will use my bonus action to officially hide.
Say, dude.
So I will roll stealth.
He just turned back in the doorway.
Yep. 24.
Yeah, you're gone, dude.
Yeah.
I can't even see you.
And peeking to see what's going on, seeing everyone missing. Do I notice anything strange about this figure besides it's holding its neck? It's not like reacting any other way. Is it behaving weirdly in any way, shape, or form?
From this distance, it's kind of hard to tell, especially with all the comedy bits happening directly in front of him. But he's not moving, which is strange.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's surrendering, but that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And I don't want to risk bringing this motherfucker in to a precinct where he could do this all over again.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be wild.
He's going through your documents, your files.
Killing our witnesses.
No.
And I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
With advantage, because
Give me your best blast, dude.
I shall try. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Okay.
Doesn't even shield it.
Doesn't even shield it.
He's that confident.
Okay. 21 points of damage?
Jesus Christ, excuse you?
Yeah.
How dare you? You know you... Oh. Yeah, you crit for 37.
Yeah, I did.
That was like more than half of your crit. That's crazy. 21? Okay.
Yeah.
God damn. Doesn't seem to react
Doesn't react.
to the arrow or that shot.
Can it... What, is that an action to like roll to like investigate, or is it too far to investigate?
Investigate would be much closer.
Okay, cool. Insight would be also closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
From this distance, you might be able to get a perception check, but you're not sure how much information that would give you.
Okay.
Because, again, there's a lot of commotion going on.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. At the end of the round, you are going to, now that the commander has shifted tactics, or the director has shifted tactics, he's going to actually sort of kind of almost like part you guys and go to actually like have these like his hands are going to sort of spark and he's going to reach down and grab this guy and you are going to physically watch his entire arms just pass into the form of him knelt down on the ground. He says, "Oh shit, I think we've been misled."
Ew. Spell.
And he's just going to begin scanning the area around him.
Oh no.
That brings us to Eevee.
I would love to make either seeing the director's hands go right through, and understanding, that guy not there.
Mm-hmm.
Either make an investigation or a perception check to try to also scan the area with my turn.
Go ahead and make a perception check. If you'd like
Okay.
to. I think you can get a little bit closer down the street because, you know, you haven't moved this turn.
Hey, how many shenanigan points do I have again?
You have.
Let's ask our stenographer, Kristen.
You have. I will tell you. You have. You have 7.
Oh, I have so many. I would
Jesus.
like some
Yeah.
advantage on that, please.
I'll give you some advantage.
I
You can have it.
rolled
Go for
a
it.
12, and I would like to roll again. That's way better. That's a 25.
Nice.
25. That's pretty good. Okay, so immediately after you see the director sort of pass through, you begin making your way a little closer down the street, and he begins to scan the environment. Your first interaction, or your first almost instinct, is to do exactly what he's doing and try and scan around to see if you can see anything. And about probably like 20 feet away from the strange kneeling form of whatever illusion this is, you just faintly catch a patch of red on the side of a building.
Whoa.
In the form of a handprint.
Because he's bleeding a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just immediately point.
Okay.
Yeah. That way.
What are you doing? No, I'm kidding. They immediately just sort of like turn to look at you. Okay. Eamon.
I unsurely like put my hand through him, whatever. I'll look at the director and go, "You shot him so hard, you turned him into a ghost instantly."
No. Was it
He's
me,
over
kid?
there.
I'll dart across and look. Do I see this figure? You said it was a red handprint?
Do you see like the mark on the side of the building, like the corner of a building, as someone like seemed to steady their hand against the wall, and it just put this big red blood-covered stain on the wall.
Oh my god. All right. Yeah, I'll run over.
Dude was shot in the throat.
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I'll start sprinting over.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check as you're running down this.
Yeah,
this
awesome. That
part of
is
the alley.
a 3. Let me double check that. Hold on.
Sally's crazy.
4.
Okay. Well, this guy must be a ghost at this point.
He's gotta be.
He's bleeding all over the place. Can't see him.
Director,
That's what ghosts do.
so I don't see anything.
Not with a 4, you said?
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to reckless
I
my
don't
perception? I can if you want me to.
Nah,
I
I
recklessly
don't think
look
that
around.
works. Doesn't work in this edition, I don't think. Can't use your strength for eyes yet. You don't seem to notice anything. You can see the handprint, but you don't see any other like signs or patterns to follow, a trail to pursue.
Is there dirt on the ground?
There is dirt on the ground.
I'm gonna pick up some
That's-
dirt.
That's one thing you do notice with a 4.
Yeah. I start eating it. I pick it up. I'm gonna, if he's invisible, I guess, I'm gonna throw it and see if it lands on something.
Okay.
So you see,
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, director, I don't see him anywhere, so this is called ingenuity, and I'll throw some dirt.
Ingenuity.
Okay. It does not seem to catch on any people. No invisible people standing in this alleyway. You would notice that first.
I let me tell you, director, I hate magic casters.
All right.
Good thing you and we use
He does
practical
this too.
weapons. Like a gun and a brick.
Oh my god.
What about me?
Tay, you are up now.
And I can see they're all like gathering where that handprint is.
You can see Eamon throwing dirt around and the director following him.
As
the
anyone
gonna-
would in any kind of survival scenario.
I'm gonna run that direction and I'm gonna
Okay.
tear off some of my so I have a thing that I want to do, but it's an
Okay.
action. But I also want to like tear off some of the sash on my waist and like gather some of the blood for like evidence if we even can do anything with
It's
it.
an object interaction.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to spend, I believe this is my last ranger spell slot, to use my primeval awareness to see if I can detect any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead within a mile of me.
You're sending out this pulse to try and detect any... Can you give me the list again?
Yes. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
He is a celestial. No. So that does go out, and there are a number of various sources off that list in the city, within a mile of you.
I
There are-
assumed.
There are celestials, there are fae, there are dragons. No. There are undead. Weirdly enough, that's new information to you.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah. There are some fiends. There is an aberration sense as well. But all that sort of like floods into your senses as you're trying to look for this one dude. You just get like all these weird, demonic, evil presences sort of piercing into your senses.
Meanwhile, I'm throwing dirt in the air, and you find every life form possibly within a mile radius. It's fucking Bruce Almighty when he hears all the voices at once. And meanwhile, I'm throwing dirt in the air trying to find our main bad guy. I have my ear to the ground trying to hear freaking footsteps like Toph from Avatar.
You stab a knife into the ground.
I'm gonna like start to glow a little bit and like I kind of picture like the webbing in her hands to like have like certain sensitivity, you know, and like I'm just gonna like put my hands out like I'm trying to like see what like detect what's going on and be like, oh, what the fuck is in your city?
All right.
Like, well, that was pointless.
What happened?
Okay.
I'm just gonna put my hands together like.
I saw.
I'm gonna turn around and say.
Become omniscient. That's crazy.
Yeah, for like a minute.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't find him.
I bit off more than I could chew.
Oh, man.
Like levitating, your eyes glowing. He's not here.
Not
Guys.
around us.
I don't know where he is. Shit.
Alright, is there any like perception check or anything that I could do just like as well, or would that be like this kind of
That would probably be a little bit more in depth. Seeing as I think like the way primeval awareness is, you have to concentrate on it for like a minute.
Okay.
That's stupid. I'm gonna ignore that, but we will say it takes an action.
Okay.
To get sort of like this blast.
It
sense of radar
does say
ping.
it takes an action and a spell slot.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then we'll do that. And Fitz.
All right, I'm gonna go in, and
Nice.
I'm gonna
Go in on him, dude.
go on it. I'm gonna
Bujo.
Grab some dirt.
no. I'm gonna follow this blood trail from
Okay.
a man
From the
bleeding
dirt.
from his neck.
If you can find it, dude.
What is
I have
that?
my
An
the knife to
investigation
the
or
ground,
perception?
throwing dirt.
Yeah, it's an investigation.
Cool.
Pull out a magnifying glass.
22
Walks
to
right
follow
up.
the trail.
It's weird. There would have been a blood trail, but the dirt's been disturbed for some reason.
Dirt's covered it all up. Every single inch. How much dirt did you
Dirt's
throw?
been shoved.
Just handfuls. Honestly, Fitz, handfuls. I also feel bad. I feel like I killed you, but hey, you know what? I'm making up for it by fighting him with this.
A kite sneezes beside you.
Yeah. There's like a fresh footprint that is.
Like the last footprint just gets sneezed away.
Yeah. There is, despite all the dirt that's been disturbed, that probably would have been a more possible trail to follow. You do see the occasional like brush, almost like somebody would have like stumbled and like caught themselves on a wall where there's like a streak of red.
Yeah.
You do follow it for a little bit, but you kind of begin to notice that this guy got a little bit of a head start
Yeah.
without being detected immediately. And how dare you? It might not be easy to find for much longer.
I'll follow it as much as I can. If
Okay.
that requires
You
more
begin
checks, then
following.
I'll do it.
Yeah. The director will follow after you, but before he does, he sort of like puts his hand on your shoulder, your tay shoulder. He says, "Make sure you keep that. That will be very useful." And he points towards like the scrap with blood on it that you have. We might be able to do something with that.
I'm gonna already be folding it up into like a bag and setting it on my hip.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay. He was gonna eat it.
Would I get advantage from people helping, like the captain or director?
They didn't help.
Damn it.
That shit they got to do on their turn.
Okay. Oh, we're still doing turns. Okay.
But yeah, he's on a clock.
Got you. So that's my turn then, because that would be my action. That's my action and my movement. And if I dash, does that mean anything?
I mean, not really.
Well,
It's hard to dash through an alley while investigating it.
following the red trail.
Okay. Eevee.
I am still bleeding.
Same.
How far has Fitz gone?
Everyone. They are starting to like turn down the end of the alley.
Could I reach Fitz with 30 feet of movement?
You could.
Got
It's not like they dashed
Oh,
or
wait.
anything.
Fitz, you already have guidance on you.
Do I still?
I think. I
How
was
long
gonna
does it
give you
last?
guidance, but it
lasts until your next roll, dude.
Yeah.
Burned it. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh.
You still have it.
Yeah, you can
I
add the
didn't
number.
realize
You
that.
can't add the number roll to one ability check of the choice. It can roll the die before or after making the ability check. So you haven't done that. So
Oh.
you still have your guidance.
Cool. I
just
forgot
as a
about
reminder.
it. Yeah.
Same.
I'll do it next time.
We're busy making jokes about the day.
Too busy being
Well,
down
if
and
you want to
dirty.
give me advantage
I can come and give you
this
a
turn.
help action, and then you can have the help action and guidance.
Guidance.
Motherfucker.
Solid.
I run after
How
and
dare
use
you.
my special eyes.
Look.
My brand.
I unironically quote that
all
way.
the time.
good.
All the
It's so
time.
good.
It's a solid.
Yeah,
it's a solid
I skirt up next to Fitz and I say,
Skirt, skirt.
okay, all right, we're trying to catch this guy, like actually?
quote. Right.
Okay. And I start using my peepers to help out.
Paper?
I got
You got
peepers.
papers? Damn, dude. That's crazy.
That's my turn.
Okay. Then we've got Eamon. What's going on,
What
dude?
could I possibly do in this situation?
Hey, it's up to your creativity.
Is there like a water drain I can walk up on? Like
There's a rain collection bucket, yeah.
but like a thing I can go up. You ever play Half-Life 2? You know the fast zombies when they run up the. Okay, doesn't
You
matter.
try to climb
Is there
up on
pipes
the-
I can run up on the walls? Can I get to a roof?
Oh, there's like, yeah, the run-up pipes.
Yeah,
that's
there's
what we call
run-up
them,
pipes.
too. Yeah,
All right, can I?
every building's got run-up pipes.
Yeah, can I try to run up a pipe?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, that's fell off.
Special
Okay, what am I rolling for? What am I rolling?
I don't know. It's your climb speed is half your movement speed.
Oh.
Would that be an athletics check to climb? I don't fucking know.
All right. So do I just get up there? Do I just dash and get up there?
I mean, yeah, it's not that hard to climb a building in the city when they're all so close together.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, you guys look back.
And
Eamon
a fire
is between
escape.
two walls. He's horizontal. He's like moving up like that. Okay, do I get to the top of the roof?
Yes.
Since they're looking for, can I look to see if like anyone else is watching this happen?
Go ahead and make
I'm
a
trying to
perception
see if
check.
this guy's alone. Maybe there's a different faction. I don't know.
He's two guys in a trench coat. Go ahead and make a perception check.
7.
7's not great.
Sick. I start throwing dirt out of my pocket.
Yeah, you get to the top and then you just go.
Just for the
Trying to
viewers at
find you with
home,
the dirt.
I have 7 D20s in front of me, by the way, and I have barely used any twice. So
Wow.
That's awesome, dude. You hit him once. Remember that?
That was
like
cool,
You got him
yeah.
in the chin. That was sick, dude.
got it for the year.
That hurt.
Got it for the year.
Your double-digit number for the year. Yeah, why doesn't everyone get mad at Zach?
For
Who
rolling
knows
so.
if he's lying about these
I'm
rolls?
low.
Anyway.
Yeah. I just want to be the low roll guy because that's fun to me. That's what's fun to me.
Dude, it's
Being the low
content,
roll
brother.
guy.
It's content.
He understands content. So
That's what my
is,
life is.
unfortunately, you don't see anybody standing there going on the roof. Don't see any suspicious-looking characters.
I what can I do?
I don't know. I'm just I feel bad all the time.
I feel bad.
But that'll bring us to Tay's turn.
I'm gonna pull out the arometer. Is that how you pronounce it?
Orometer, very cool.
Yeah, it says that it utilizes spell shards to detect the lingering traces of magic.
That it does.
While holding this device, you can use an action to activate it, giving you insight into any sources of magic that have recently been active in your immediate vicinity. You reveal the school or schools of magic, general potency, and time since being active.
Hell yeah. So you're gonna use the orometer?
Yes.
Fucking sick, dude. Beep beep sh- beep 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 beep. You immediate Geiger counter sound effects start playing. The device starts to glow, and the two gems representing illusion, and oh no, sorry, it's just illusion. Begin manifesting.
And it tells me the general potency.
Yes, this is pretty fresh. You would say probably about a round or two ago, maybe like 12 seconds.
All right, really quickly, I'm gonna follow after Fitz, and I'm gonna see if the general potency gets stronger as we go in that general direction.
Ooh.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Is it? And can that also be a help action to him?
We've already got one.
Double help action.
Double help. We'll bank one.
Just in case.
We'll say you hold your action for after he gets his help action. Then you give him a second help action.
Got you a help action for your help action.
You hold
'cause
your
I
action
heard you
behind
like
Fitz to help.
actions.
Well,
So-
activating it is an action, I will say.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
So now that it's active on your following turns, you can just give him the help action.
Okay,
that if
but
you
yeah,
want
I'm gonna go in the general direction and see if the potency gets stronger.
Sounds good. And Fitz.
Ooh.
Now, the super loaded sleuth Fitz with all of his bonuses.
Bonuses.
Big
and-
magic.
I'm expecting another Fitz crit.
There we go.
Is big
Here
magic.
we go. Nope. Let's see. It's D4.
Now it's my time to crit.
25
Admitting
total.
Fitz rolls ones. 25? Why'd you say no? You gave me hope. You son
Because
of
I
a
didn't
bitch.
roll a natural. I didn't roll crit, so I was like, oh no.
Oh, you didn't roll a crit.
Yeah.
Oh no, poor me. Woe is life. Motherfucker's like, oh,
Poor
I
me,
missed
woe
it.
is
87.
Meanwhile, I'm in the trenches rolling 2s and 3s. It's a sunny day
blowing
over
dirt
here
around.
in Zach's room when he's got above
You're
a 9.
tapping into the weave, and he's like, oh, there's no one up on this roof.
I'm throwing dirt off this roof trying to figure out where this killer is. Looking to see if Mr. Peanut is up here from another faction trying to
I climbed the gutter with a handful of dirt and just started blowing it up.
I think I got the dirt. It was in the gutter.
Now Kaitsa's
okay.
like shaking off a whole like thing of layer of dust now.
Dust.
It was one of those gutters that has like a plant growing in it. Not my gutters. That's weird. So there's. It is helpful to have the orometer guiding you along with like different. This alley hasn't been bastardized by someone grabbing all the dirt and blowing it into the air.
Oh,
He's tired, guys. Leave him alone. As you're sort of following through this trail, trying to pick up on any trace you can find, the three of you sort of working in this weird tandem, like machine, almost working its way down this alley. Eventually, the orometer does sort of spike with the illusion magic, and a secondary crystal lights up for conjuration. As you point towards an offshoot of an alley, and you find a burnt-in circle on the ground.
Is that an Arcana check to see?
It will be an Arcana check.
Okay.
But I say we're going to end the initiative order there.
Cool.
I could do an Arcana check.
I thought you were ending like in totality. I was like, no, it's 5 more
I
minutes.
know you would kill me.
Yes,
We're going to be in the same state soon.
I won't be, but I know where you will
Oh.
be, and I have
It's true.
people.
I'm people.
That's wild. Hey, that's wild. You just threatened me on a fucking record.
I got people to handle you.
If I die at PAX, you guys know
You
what
know
happens.
exactly what went down.
I'll set this to release on Sunday unless I make it home.
I would love to make an Arcana check, Sean.
That's crazy. Why is everyone threatening me right now? I'm so fragile.
I just want to
All right,
roll those bones.
we're out of combat initiative order. So go ahead and roll some bones for an Arcana check. Anyone who would like to.
Yay.
I'm gonna do it too.
Since we're out of initiative, we can say you group up if you want to.
19. I've been rolling pretty good.
what is this roll?
Arcana.
It's an Arcana check.
got
if
this.
you'd
Oh,
like to make
yeah.
one.
You
Let
got
me,
this.
let me tap in the weave.
Barbarians got this.
It'd be really funny if you rolled well.
Space.
I would be so proud
That'd
of
be
you.
really
Roll well.
funny. What happened?
6.
Oh, all right. Well,
Sick, dude. Sick.
How many dice have you? How many d20s do you have on you right here right now?
I can show you right now. I have 1,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
2,
Yep.
Okay.
3. Right.
Mm.
4. Nice.
That's 4.
5.
Right.
That's a
And
fifth.
so I only have 5,
Okay.
but I do have a backup one I haven't used up.
well, there's your problem. Those are all D12s.
6.
Made you
No,
look.
I have 2 d12s in front of me for when I. Which are right here. This game sucks. We gotta try. Can we try on karmic dice for me, like in Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah. I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
Your shenanigans will just be free for
Right.
now.
My Arcana roll is 26.
Nice.
26.
Months.
Anyone else roll higher than a 26?
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a dirty 20. So. Add
Sorry, you
add
cut
ours
off. Did you say
together. and you got
26 as well?
26.
Hey, look at that. 2 26s amongst the group. Okay, so immediately as you're sort of led to this sigil on the ground, Your immediate thought is teleportation circle, but that would have been too quick. This is some sort of like... Your immediate inclining is your time spent studying, researching all this different stuff. There is something called like a recall. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Is it something to do with a recall? It's not like a spell. It's not like a teleportation circle, but there is a magical way of transporting someone's self to a set location.
How?
And it's usually a divine magic.
Okay, divine magic. How difficult is this kind of thing to set up typically?
At the location where you arrive, not difficult at all. It's sort of set to you cast it in a location, and whenever you recast it again, you go back to that same spot.
Okay. But like so it's divine, so usually people who are like connected to a religion are people who cast this kind of magic.
Yes.
Okay. Huh. Well, they're a religious person in some way.
Can you tell what kind of religion?
Let me check. And let's see. I have blessings of knowledge. I have knowledge of the ages. I could really check this if I had a spell slot.
Damn.
That's crazy. You hate to see it.
Wait.
What'd you do with all of them?
Do I have it as can I cast it as a ritual?
Ooh.
Can I cast it as a ritual?
Ooh.
I don't think so. You need a spell slot to do that.
I can. I can cast it as a ritual.
Could you not, though?
Does it not though?
Guys, come on. This is crazy. Eamon, get over there. Mess it up.
I'm still throwing dirt off the
There's
roof.
some
I didn't
dirt on
realize
it.
we're out of initiative. I'm just kidding.
Throwing dirt clogs out of the gutters just at people.
I'm just cleaning
Okay.
these people's gutters out. At this point, I can do something right.
You got a new roofer job.
I can either cast as a ritual augury, which is my like telling spell. I don't think that's as helpful. I can cast identify on this, and we already know what like kind of magic it is. But
yeah,
I don't know. It might give us a little bit of extra information. How do we feel?
Hey, I'm down.
Any information's better than no information.
Yeah, true.
Yes, and our arometer does detect magic, so that's not helpful. Okay. I'm gonna focus for a second, or 10 seconds multiplied by 60. Give me a minute. 10. And I place my hands on the circle, and I cast Identify as a ritual.
Okay. As you do that, and before anyone else does anything for a minute, the director and the captain are going to essentially like fan out, gather forces, and try to like sweep the area just in case there's anything they missed, if this is a false lead or whatever. But they're going to try and find out anything else while you guys take care of this scene. All right. Anyone else do anything for a minute, or are we getting straight to that identify finishing?
Yeah, I'm going to start dusting off the ash of other people that is surrounding me from that wall of fire, as I'm pissed off in the corner that I couldn't do anything.
I'm going to look up towards Eamon, who looks a little frustrated at like
I'm literally
not. I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make a random window near him open.
Bash him in the face?
You just slam open a window.
Yeah.
So as you're standing there dusting yourself off, kind of agitated about the whole situation, a window next to you just slams open.
I will
Like giving him like a false lead to make him feel better.
Oh, I see. Is there an actual window, or what is this?
Yeah, there's a window that just swings open next to you.
I will not say anything to everyone, but I'll side-eye to make sure to see if anybody saw it, and then I will look to see if I get a lead. So I'll take a. Is there an actual window I can peek inside?
There is an actual window you can peek inside of.
I look right. I look left. Pick up some dirt on the ground, and I'll throw it inside, and then I'll take a step in.
Okay. So as everyone else is sort of like having their conversation down there over this weird, some dirt they found that's not important dirt, You take the good dirt and you throw
good
it in this
dirt.
house.
Yeah. I grab
Before
all
you-
these footprints and then some kind of signature or name that's on the ground, and I'll mix that all up and grab the dirt so I can throw it inside.
Yeah, you sign a full confession.
Yeah.
You sort of
The
mess
big
that up.
confession at my feet that leads to everything. I'll just pick up that dirt, whatever, and I'll throw it in.
Okay.
Also,
It's probably somebody else's.
not to metagame or anything, but ritual castings take 10 minutes if anyone wants to like take a little seat.
Oh,
Little siesta.
minutes.
Take a little seat. You're feeling
It
bad.
does take 10 minutes. But yeah, you walk into this house. There's sort of dirt all over the floor for some reason. And you're immediately met with this strange kitchen setting. Probably housing something nefarious, but it looks like a mundane kitchen.
Okay. I'm gonna like hug the wall and start moving, and then move to the nearest door and put my ear up to it.
Okay. You hear some muttering. Make me a perception check.
Okay, great. 10. Which is a nat 20 for me, pretty much.
Yeah. Interesting. Grading on a curve?
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
You do hear what sounds like a conversation,
Mhm.
or maybe someone's plotting.
You're right. I kicked down the door. No, yeah, you're right.
Hey, gotta kick down the door.
I'll bust that open. And I'll say, stop, Bastion, investigation. You're part of an investigation. What's going on?
You kick down the door, and there is a human man sort of sitting in this high-backed chair
Mhm.
with his head in his hands, clearly crying.
Oh.
And there is another person in the room. This sort of well-dressed female figure. Looks like she has a coat on, and she has 2 bags in either hand.
Oh.
She turns to look at you and says, "Excuse me, what are you doing here?"
I'm with the Bastions, and I'll take my notebook out.
Honestly, Harold, you called the Bastions.
Is this domestic, or
I didn't call you. I don't know what he's doing here. I swear I didn't call him.
I'll need a
Can't
name.
deal with this anymore, Harold. I'm leaving.
My God. I'll look at Harold and be like, so is this a new case number, or are you associated in some way?
He's just gonna break. He's fully breaking into tears.
I'll like close my notebook. I'll pick up the door off the ground and hastily set it back up on its hinges, and I'll turn around and walk out of the house. And then I'll close the window, and I'll kind of just look at my feet.
And the door immediately falls off its hinges as that woman walks out of it. This place.
Oh my god.
It just walks down the street
Oh
away
my
from you.
god.
I'll write down in my notes once I get back outside. Not everything is a lead. Right.
That's good lesson. What a harsh lesson to learn that way.
Wait,
And-
I have to ask, does Fitz know that I did that?
Probably so.
I'm gonna look over him and wink like, case incomplete.
He looks
Hazing.
destroyed.
I think they have it covered. I think I'll go start going back to the delicatessen and try to
Okay,
see
sifted through the
if I
stuff.
can put out some fires or bring out some
Okay.
bodies.
Sounds good, dude.
My god.
Okay. Now, is there anything else you guys want to do for the 10 minutes while that was
any
happening?
more investigation I can do to like see?
You can, yeah.
I would
Sure.
love to. Fucking
Go
hell.
for it.
Oh, Sean, that's fucking cruel.
Sorry.
Don't apologize to me. Oh boy. Oh fuck. 15. Just to look around this. Just to look
15.
around this place and see like if there's anything else.
It does, from what you're able to gather, the signs look like this person was in a rush. They knew their situation was kind of desperate, especially with the growing amount of people directly on their heels. You don't necessarily want to investigate the place that's being identified
No,
because it might
yeah.
disturb what's going on there. But you can definitely tell this person was rushed. They knew they couldn't take all of you, so that's probably a good thing to know, especially after getting shot in the throat. You do feel a little bit more confident in possibly if you catch this person in the right situation, you could take him.
This
but-
urban myth of a legend.
Yeah, this guy, you get the sense that he's a ghost for a
Yeah.
reason. Doesn't really want to take on frontal confrontation all the time. Likes the element of surprise, doesn't like being surprised himself. But yeah, you do get a little bit into the inside of this person, more so than like any more information about
Okay.
anything
Okay.
like
That's.
that.
I mean, that's bad. That's good information.
Okay, cool.
They went from a myth to a person.
Yeah, you saw them bleed, quite honestly.
I want to look at both Fitz and mostly at Eevee if this conversation doesn't break their ritual that they're doing.
Yeah, I will. for sure. Okay.
Well, I want to ask them, have you guys come across any types of spellcasters who can cast spells without speaking?
Oh, yeah. I mean, all the time. Sorcerers typically are your primary source for those who can cast without speaking. If it's a verbal spell, most of the time. But there are other casters out there that can use spells without specific components.
But that's a good... Huh.
What's up?
Well, our doppelgangers, we couldn't hear them speak.
That's true. But they were speaking.
So that doesn't mean that whoever the spellcaster was not speaking when they cast. It just means that we couldn't hear it. Right?
I mean, from...
That would
I've
make
never
sense.
seen that nature of spell used. I mean, it was a magical item, so I don't know, but I've never seen that level of spell. It felt like they were fighting us, but not us. Like they were fighting another thing that they couldn't see, because they didn't have the same surprise as we did when we saw them. Right?
Mine said it wasn't right.
I did catch that.
Mine cried when she saw my badge.
Well, mine just stabbed me, so I don't really... So...
Thanks.
I'm gonna pat
Yeah.
his
Sorry
shoulder.
about that.
Yeah, no, well, no. That's their fault. You didn't stab me, they did.
That's so fun. I love that. Mine tried to kill me, so you guys are fine.
It's okay, I got a little one. You know, buds.
I mean, your method worked. They didn't... You hugged them, and then they calmed down, and then they just
Yeah,
disappeared.
I'd love to say that it was the hug, but I honestly felt something really weird when we, made contact, so...
We're like
A lot
what?
of mysteries.
Like what?
Like a connection?
Like a... Not a physical connection, but like a mental connection?
I'm not sure. I just know that it felt strange. Like they didn't recognize me before I did it, and then once I did, even if they didn't recognize me, they recognized something, you know?
Have I ever heard of anything like that in my studies, or any cases, or any
Anything like
anything
what?
like what we encountered, doppelgangers?
Contact with a different version of yourself, possibly leading to some emotional turmoil. It's not widely written about, you would say. It's not a common thing, right? The only doppelgangers that really seem to exist in writing are like Eevee, or the ones you experienced on your first test. There's not a lot of phenomenon where it's like you interact with yourself. There's some things where, stories about simulacrum or some sort of golem made in someone's likeness, stuff like that. But there's not a lot of
And nothing with the quotes they were saying.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to line up with anything you've read. Not written.
I've written a few papers in my life.
This is in my diary.
I'm a huge poet.
Didn't even know it.
I love that abstract shit.
It might be worth researching at some point.
Taya's gonna lean back against the wall a little bit in thought and kind of absent-mindedly pet Ikaitsa. and just ask the other two, were y'all also, I don't even know how to describe it, seeing another you die in front of you?
Well, as someone who has died, kind of got a different perspective on that, I suppose. I don't really know how it looks or feels. Killing oneself and watching.
In-game.
In-game.
Do you think that, however they were tethered here, that killing them only severed that, or do you think we actually killed those versions of ourselves?
I know that this might seem like I'm just trying to comfort you, but the things that they were saying seemed pretty ritualistic. It seemed like whatever you all did to them, they were used to it. I wouldn't say that you killed them in any way that was permanent. Probably.
What did they say?
Well, I only caught what mine said and a little bit of what Fitz's said, I think. Did you catch the other one, Fitz?
I caught all three. Besides the giant, I didn't recognize that.
Right.
They, in order, they said, to a future carved in stone, to a path all walk, to shedding all that is unknown.
To a path all walk together. Sorry. That was...
Together.
Walked, yeah. Mhm.
Walked together. Okay.
Yeah.
They sound ritualistic.
Sorry, it was not walked. It was just
walk.
walk.
Son of a bitch!
I probably said that wrong.
Excuse me.
Change my notes again.
Yeah. Tense is so important to my super secret riddle.
Though that is curious why Eamon didn't have one.
Yeah. That was weird. Where's Eamon?
And identification.
Hey! Ding!
Ding! It's like an easy bake oven.
So your identify reveals to you that this sigil is the remnant of the spell Word of Recall. It is a somewhat strong, usually divine ability. The one thing that's unique about this sigil, however, is it appears to, at least in your estimate, given your identify and the fact that the orometer is still currently running, is that it seems to have been cast previously and re-emerged here, which you usually see if something is either stored or paused in the middle of its initial casting and withheld until later.
Like there are rings that can like hold spells that you can call back and things like that.
Yes.
And I'm willing to do an extra roll for this on top of my identify if needed. Are there any symbols or sigils within it that I can recognize that would like speak to a certain, I don't know, monastic teaching or something like that I could track to a certain religion?
Weirdly enough, even with your extensive reading on different histories and different religions and trying to figure out, right and wrong and all these different avenues you've ventured down, you do not see anything that strikes as familiar to you.
Okay, I recall what I've learned. I relate what I've learned from the identify to my party. I can't really figure out. It doesn't have any like signatures of a specific god or practice.
Though it does help that it is divine in nature, so we at least know that.
Right.
So God is attached. Perhaps.
Too attached, if you ask me. Got him.
Yeah, only clerics.
So-
But hey, I'm gonna store this one in my head for when I can cast 6th level spells.
We'll get there, I'm sure.
Hey everyone,
Season 7
this
or
is
whatever.
a 6th level spell.
Hey, everyone. Good on you, guys. So, as you all, I assume, collect yourselves, collect your thoughts, and try and figure out where Eamon is, I think it's good to go ahead and close the book on this session for there. Snap it
Snap it shut.
Welcome back, everybody. Also, you guys leveled up.
You're kidding.
Whoa!
Thank God.
Hey, I'm not kidding.
I
You
get-
guys had 3 back-to-back fights in a row.
We
You
sure
guys should
did.
probably
Dang.
level up
Holy
now.
crap, yeah, we did.
Thanks,
Hey,
I
Sean.
can
you
now
guys
do
didn't
2
even
things
ask.
on my turn.
I'm so
It
proud of
feels
you,
like
buddy. You hung in
just
there.
yesterday we leveled up, but we didn't. I'm sure.
That
I'm
can't
sure
be
we
true.
didn't.
That was like a month and a half ago.
Uncanny dodge, yay!
Shit, never mind. I was
no,
kidding.
you can't take
Stay
level 4?
CBC.
Stay level
You
4.
can't take it back.
Eamon's gonna
Yeah.
get 2 hits now.
Yeah, baby. I get to miss
Hell
2
yeah.
times in a row, baby.
No, you get to try to roll 4 times if you wreck this.
That's true.
Oh, proficiency bonus went up. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll the 5.
So, that also increases your great weapon master damage, I think, right?
Ooh, passive
check.
perception and investigation and insight went up. That's all.
God damn it, motherfucker. Less things you have to roll for, more room to roll natural 20 on other things.
Yep, it did one up. It went up to 3.
Hell yeah.